To my show, Moses Unplugged, very first episode. If you know the show you'd like to see, and this is not it, goodbye. I'm just kidding. I need you folks. I promise I'll limit all my dad jokes. Aww. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of Moses Unplugged. I'm your host, Moses. You can call me really whatever you want. That's fine. Call me what my wife calls me. Shut up and get out. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't even call me anymore. She thinks I talk way too much. Go figure. Ladies and gentlemen, Moses Unplugged, we're going to be interviewing, seeing, chatting, even speaking with on levels that you've never heard or seen before. Some of the most interesting guests that you admire, love, and want to be like, and never will be. Aww. You know, I've always imagined it would be this way for me. Today I stand in front of you, an exact prophecy of what I imagined. 44 years old, sweaty, schwitzing, sagging, depressed. I'm just kidding. I'm in recovery. Yeah, my wife is an absolute angel. And all women are angels for dealing with all of you guys. You know, your spouses, turn around right now to your spouse and say thank you. My wife, for one, is an absolute angel. I would not be here today if not for her. Literally, she drove me here. Enough chit-chat, because I was told growing up,
Moses, you're so funny. Why don't you just do something with it? You know, be one of those funny guys on the stage.
Or,
Moses, you are interesting. You could be the real Moses. Why don't you be like a rabbi on the rabbinical stage? Or,
Moses, you know, you have got to dance, because you can really dance. You can really dance.
And I just said, Ma, quiet! I'm really a type of guy that only a mother can love. Look at me, self-deprecating here. But my mom gave me away when I love you, Mom! Folks, I don't know about you, but actually I do know. We all saw the debate between former President Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. And I didn't know if Donald was on his game, crushing it, answering the hugest, biggest questions, or if Kamala was drinking out of a coconut tree. I know those are my lame jokes, but folks, before we bring out our very special guest, let's see what people on the street think. I guess we're here live in South Florida, Hollywood Beach Boulevard. Let's go ask some people what they thought about the presidential debate. Come with me, straight up. What did you think about the presidential debate?
2024 or we're screwed.
Who do you think won the debate?
I have no idea.
Muchas gracias, buenos días, and la cucaracha. Think won, Kamala or Trump?
Kamala.
Kamala? Why?
Because I'm from California.
Everybody from California love Kamala?
Yes, sir.
If you could tell Trump just one thing to change, what would you tell him?
Maybe the permit for the immigrants, for visas or anything that.
Okay. Permits for immigrants. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Buenas noches. You got some nice wheels. Who do you think won the debate, Kamala or Trump?
That's a loaded question just by asking that. Let me ask you. You're Jewish, so I'll answer a question with another question.
Oh, you're Jewish. You heard the chauffeur today?
Yeah. No, this morning I slept in.
Well, looky here.
Okay, blow for
I
me.
got it right here. Okay, let's go. What's your name?
Gabe.
Gabe. Now that we blew that out of the way.
From the standpoint of she was the underdog, she won.
Who won the debate?
Oh, I don't want to get political here.
Oh, get political. Come on, that's the world. Who do you think?
I think Trump.
Okay,
I think
nice.
he...
Why?
Oh, he's just better. He knows what he's talking about. I just, dogs eat dogs, whatever he said.
If you were to give Kamala advice, what was the one thing you would say to her?
I think she needs to work on it. I don't think she did a good job.
Where are you from?
I'm from Miami.
Nice.
If you see the debate,
Yeah, I saw it. I'm still in the Trump position.
why?
Why? Because when I came to the United States, he was young guy in New York, and he built himself so much. He's a great guy for America. You need to work. People not accept 3 jobs a day. You know, it's very difficult right now.
Can I ask
I
you a
don't
quick
know.
question, real quickly? So you saw the presidential debate? Who do you think won?
We didn't watch it.
You didn't watch?
I watched part of it.
Okay, who do you think won from the part that you watched?
I think Kamala held her own better than Trump did, but it doesn't speak still for the policies either one has.
Did you change your views from the debate?
There's absolutely no way in hell I'm voting for Kamala Harris.
And you guys are friends?
Yes.
Why is she terrible?
Well, I mean, look at the economy. Look at the state. She's been in office for almost 4 years, and she's promising to do things that she hasn't done in the last 4 years. So what makes you expect that she's going to do them now when she becomes president? She's a babbling idiot. And she cackles like a hen, and she's just awful.
Can you do her laugh?
I'm not even going to try it.
Can you do Trump's laugh?
No, but he was actually president for 4 years, and we lived in an amazing economy, and he actually did great things for this country. And all they did was undo everything that he had done, and then here we are. So
You watched the presidential debate? I refused to watch it. Why did you refuse to watch it?
Just don't trust what they're saying.
Who don't you trust more?
I don't trust Kamala.
Why don't you trust her?
I don't know any of her policies, and I've seen what the Biden-Harris administration has done for 3.5 years, and I don't think we're better off now than we were 3.5 years ago.
Do you agree with your father?
My father?
Trump or Kamala?
I do not live here, so we don't have an opinion.
You from Colombia, Venezuela?
Argentina.
Argentina. So, Argentina, you've got to have an opinion. Trump or Kamala for the United States?
I would say Trump because it's more convenient for us.
Why?
With our president, Milei, he has a very good relationship with Trump.
What's going on? Okay, you saw the debate a couple nights ago? Who do you think was stronger, Kamala or Trump?
Well, I mean, I have proclivities that are going to be an unfair answer, so...
We want to hear your unbiased, authentic answer.
She was much better, but she sucks.
Friend in Spanish?
Donald Trump?
Big, huge.
Or Kamala?
Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris.
What's going on? You saw Kamala and Trump the other day?
I saw highlights.
Okay, so who do you think did better from the highlights?
Well, the cuts made Trump not appear so prepared. It didn't look very positive for Trump.
Where are you from?
Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah, but I'm really interested in American politics.
Okay, are you voting?
No, I'm not voting.
Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Are you kidding me? Albert Einstein or Marjorie Taylor Greene?
So,
Albert Einstein.
So back to the question, Kamala or Donald?
I wouldn't vote for Donald to clean my toilet. So Kamala.
If you can give a piece of advice to Donald Trump, what would it be?
Drop out of the race.
Trump or Kamala?
I don't vote, so I'm not going to sit there and say either one. The debate was kind of withstanding for me. They both look like children, more or less. So I choose neither.
You're not going to vote at all?
At all? No, sir.
So you're just simply happy?
With life, yeah. It's going to be shit anyway, so.
That's very optimistic. If you were going to vote, who would you vote for?
I would vote for Camilla for the simple fact that it'd be the first woman president in the United States, first black American woman in the United States.
Thank you so much. Real quickly, sir, did you watch the debate, President Kamala Harris and Trump?
I certainly did.
Who do you think did better?
Donald Trump.
Who are you voting for?
Donald Trump.
Why? Real?
Because I was better off when he was president than I am now.
In what way?
Always. Money, investments, safety. We wouldn't be in Ukraine if Trump was still president. Thank you.
Folks of America, tonight we have one incredible already superstar. We're going to get to know him really well. I am just thinking about him. I just want to break out into a dance. Ladies and oh my gosh, I'm so out of breath. Please give it up for none other than Yil Jacobs. How you doing? Yechiel, what's going on? It is so good to see this guy. You were just around town?
Yeah, I just, walked in. Just heard somebody doing infomercials.
Take a seat, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back right after this.
Moses, wow, you look like you could really dance, but I gotta tell you, I do it better.
Yechiel, take a look.
That was good. You look like you were having an aneurysm. I don't know what that was. But no offense.
Oh, yeah? Go ahead.
Let me show you stuff. A little bit. I'll come back later.
I'm absolutely exhausted right now. Let's take a seat.
Let's do it. All right, let's do it.
This is actually great. I was told by the producers, Yechiel, that I need to be really interested, but I don't know why they told me that, because you are so interesting.
Thank you.
So a lot of you are wondering who Yil Jacobs is, and if you're one of the only people in the world that don't know who this incredible individual is, we'll tell you, or he'll tell you. Yechiel, what do you do? First of all, follow him right over here.
Thank you.
Yil Jacobs. So who are you?
So my name is Yil Jacobs. I very recently became a comedian. Like literally 4 months ago, officially did my first.
That's funny.
There you go. I'm very good at it. Stand-up comedy. But I started with doing social media. Like I started doing social media. I did funny responses. I did like pro-Israel content, and I would take down all these like anti-Semitic, anti-Israel videos. But I did it through using humor, and I did it with facts and humors that mixed that combination. And thank God people really appreciated it, and it really went viral from that. And from there, I started. Kept doing more videos and kept pushing it and did more things like that, and that led to do my first ever stand-up comedy set at the Laugh Factory in LA.
Oh wow!
And I just came back from Toronto. I just did 2 shows in Toronto. I have Florida this Thursday.
Go to Toronto?
I did Toronto. Yeah, I had 2 shows in Toronto, and I have Florida. Toronto.
I'm from Toronto.
Toronto. I made the mistake. I called it Toronto,
well,
and they went off.
Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah.
It's Toronto, from what I know. My wife's from Toronto.
Yes.
Toronto. My girlfriend's from. My wife and girlfriend are from the same exact
You're
place.
very patient
Toronto.
with them.
My,
Very impressive with them.
I drank
Thank you.
before.
So that's wow. That's really incredible. And yeah, through comedy, you're really educating the whole entire world. So you got into comedy, you got into social media, and now you're getting into mischief and drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just seemed like the natural way to go.
That was just the way to go. So how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
Wow.
Yes.
At 23, he accomplished more than most 44-year-olds. That's really incredible.
Thank you.
Hashem is with you because you really have a great, holy, and purposeful mission. It's not just
Yeah,
comedy.
thank God. I feel very lucky to be able to be in the position that I am. To like make people. The biggest thing is making people laugh in a time of such darkness.
Yeah.
I get a lot of messages from people saying that like they go to my page whenever they're feeling sad and depressed, and it makes them feel better and have a better day.
So basically, that's the way things work. They go to my page, then they go to your page.
So you're the cause, and then exactly.
Thanks, folks. I prepared a couple of questions, and I wanted to just make sure that none of this is going to be like too personal or too inquisitive, because Yechiel, you're a superstar on the rise. So I'm just going to start out with just stuff that are just not too personal. Okay, what's your net worth?
I knew that was coming.
Okay, throw that away. You did, really?
Yeah.
Gosh, am I that predictable? In the comments. Okay, first of all, Yechiel, where did you come from? Like, you just literally dropped out of a coconut tree.
I've been doing comedy for about 45 minutes, give or take.
Are you
like,
serious?
I literally just started.
This is not a funny episode. This is like a serious episode.
Right. We could be serious.
We could be serious.
Yeah.
So, when did you get into social media?
I got in about 9 months ago. 9 months ago, like officially being involved in social media. I had like a private account which had like, stuff about like posting, going out for lunch, nothing major.
Okay.
And then October 7th happens, a month later. I'm like, hey, this is ridiculous. I'm seeing all these crazy videos out there that are super false, filled with lies. I'm like, someone has to do a response.
So it was October 7th.
That's what triggered the push for my videos.
Why comedy? October 7th was a very serious event.
Yeah.
So why comedy? Ever wonder what comedy can do?
So comedy is what I know.
You're not a funny looking guy. You're actually, hey, did you do modeling before this?
No.
I would think that Macy's kids department's commercials or infomercials
Thank
are
you so
looking.
much. You're welcome.
I thought you were going to say, well, you look like the ugly version of Conan.
I don't know who Conan is.
Oh my God! This guy doesn't know what Conan. He doesn't know who Conan is.
I know. I'm
That's
good with
incredible.
faces, not names.
No, that's
so.
really incredible.
Could be I do know who he is.
I just got dated.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
he?
Conan O'Brien was one of the greatest TV talk show hosts, late night talk show hosts. He took over Letterman. David.
So I probably know him by face.
Yeah.
I'm sure I know him by face. But I'm sure you look just like him. Wow.
Thank you.
And
Thank
way
you very
better
much.
looking. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. What do you do besides for social media? Because you are, you're obviously amassing a huge crowd,
and a huge following. Not only because of your talent, but probably or maybe because of what you do on the side. Do you do anything else on the side?
So I do real estate investing as a job.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you are Jewish.
I am Jewish.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that's the
Awesome.
confirmation. That's
Right. Right. That's
yeah.
great.
And then besides for that, I always hustled, for little businesses. I have a car rental business, things like that. But the social media thing is completely different. It's a whole different world.
You've been to so many places.
Thank God. Yeah. Recently, it's been an incredible experience.
Is this too close for comfort?
I want to be closer.
Why does this guy need to be so
You're in a
close?
dangerous spot.
Okay. Who can do Sebastian better?
I can.
Oh, yes, you can. Next.
I want to hear your impersonation. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do it.
You got this.
Why do we gotta be here? We could be there, but we gotta be here.
It's the hand gestures are on point. You gotta do it like a little bit more like you're almost whining. So you gotta talk in your voice. A little bit give up halfway. Yeah.
Why are we gonna do this?
Why are we gonna do that?
What am I gonna? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are they putting behind in the green screen?
Exactly.
Oh my God.
That was fantastic, man. You do better than I do. That was incredible.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great contest between Yechiel and Moses Unplugged. Who can do it better?
Oh yeah.
Who can do it better?
I don't know.
Who can do it better?
I can't go that high. That's not happening.
Okay, go ahead and make my day. That's from Sudden Impact 1983. That was like a millennium, like 1,000 years before
What are
you were
you
born.
talking about?
Who can do it better? There's a saying, go ahead and make my day.
Okay.
That's from a movie.
How does it sound like?
Go ahead and go ahead and make my day. Go ahead.
It's like Batman?
Go ahead. Make my day.
Is it my turn?
It's like you're really trying to instill fear in your enemy.
Oh, you ready? Here we go. I need you to go ahead and make my day.
Oh, you got it, Yechiel. Is there nothing this guy can't do?
I'm not a good speller.
Okay, here's another one. Hasta la vista, baby, from Arnold Schwarzenegger. You gotta tell me you saw the Terminator.
I didn't, but I know the Terminator.
You've never seen the Terminator?
I haven't seen it. But get to the shower.
Oh, get down, get down.
Yes.
So his famous one-liner is, I'll be back.
Oh, I know that one.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. You gotta say it like you're almost like you got a lot of gas.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
But with the accent,
it's German.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Oh, here we go. I'll be back. Get to the shower.
I can't
That was
compete.
Cookie Monster and Arnold Schwarzenegger mix.
There's another one. There's No Place Like Home. Oh, The Wizard of Oz.
I've heard of The Wizard of Oz.
Yes, I was born that year.
Wow. 1864?
1939. Was it 1939? 1939.
Wow.
My God, they were making The Wizard of Oz at the worst time for the Jewish people.
Wow.
There's no place like home. No place like home.
Is that Elmo?
Well, it was
her?
Judy Garland.
I don't know any of these names. Yeah,
So-
here we go.
okay.
No Place Like Home?
No Place Like Home. She's in a dream, and the wizard, the lady said, tap your feet together, and there's no place like home. Say no place like home. Say no place like home. It's a woman.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's no place like home.
It wasn't Elmo.
It wasn't.
It wasn't Elmo.
Touche.
Can you do Elmo? You just did Elmo.
I guess, apparently.
This is my Elmo.
Okay.
I love you. You love me. Okay, boys and girls. I love you too. You know Yil Jacobs. He's the greatest Sebastian ever. Did you ever meet Sebastian?
This is very uncomfortable. Okay. Okay, no, that was good. That was a good impersonation.
I'm known for making a lot of people uncomfortable.
No, it was good.
But let's not talk about my wife. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Elmo, Yil Jacobs.
Hello. Elmo was.
That's pretty good. Listen, you can do Sebastian, I can do Elmo.
Yeah, no,
Titanic. Tell me you saw.
I saw Titanic.
Okay, good.
Oh, when he goes up I'm the king of the world.
Yeah. Go ahead, you first.
I don't remember what he sounds like.
I'm the king of the world!
That's good.
That's
You're
like an angry Leonardo.
You full sended that. That was really good.
Okay,
that was
what do
really
you do?
good.
Okay. Okay, he's the king. Let's
Yeah.
do a Jim Carrey impression.
Who's Jim Carrey? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Everyone relax.
Loser.
I have to see it. I have to really see it to do it.
Lahu Zaha.
You gave me Jim Carrey vibes.
Oh yeah?
You definitely have that Jim Carrey like.
I thought it was more like Brad Pitt.
No, it was yeah, for sure.
That's what many people tell me.
I feel like this is like a podcast on crack. That's what this feels like.
So, a lot of our viewers, I would say, because we're getting viewers from Moses Unplugged,
Millions.
They want to know what do you do in your downtime when you're not traveling the world, when you're not making people laugh, when you're not fighting for Israel. What do you do in your downtime? Do you have downtime?
Less nowadays, but I do have some downtime.
So what do you really do?
I like tennis and pickleball.
Get out of here!
Yeah, I'm a big fan of tennis.
Are you an only child?
No, I have an older sister.
Tell me, what is she like?
She's incredible. Her name's Yil Jacobs. She's an absolute legend. She lives in Israel.
Yil Jacobs?
Yeah, Seek and Grow is her Instagram account. She's fantastic. She does little parshas weekly, like little Dvar Torahs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's an incredible person.
So you always were religious?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Sephardic, Ashkenaz?
A mix. Mainly Ashkenaz, but we have blood from both sides.
What do they say? Sefashkenaz?
Some mixed.
Some mixed.
Yes.
That's beautiful. So how do you do Hebrew? Like how do you say Hebrew? What's your
So it depends who I'm talking to.
Amen, Amen, Yehishmedah, Shabbat Shalom or Good Shabbos?
It really depends who I'm talking to. I will change. Depends on the person.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if I'm surrounded by Israelis, I'll naturally start talking a little bit more like this.
You know,
depends on the
I do that
situation.
too. I also morph myself into speaking. I feel like I just want to communicate with people.
Yeah,
so
I feel like you're trying to
yeah, so we morph ourselves into the understanding of that individual. Like,
which is funny because it's actually harder to understand.
Right.
Which is super like counterproductive.
Yeah. Know that your mom is also a comedian?
Yes.
Tell us what your mom is like.
So my mom, she's amazing. So much energy, so much personality. She's so funny. She has a character known as the Rebbitzin Rivka Leazella, which is like years ago on YouTube was like a huge thing. And she did like the Rebbitzin cleaning for Pesach. Or by the way, right there I hesitated. Pesach or Pesach? Because I'm not sure what kind of energy I'm giving. Right. So that was just an example. But she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. And
I actually saw her, and she was. I totally thought that was a real personality.
Yeah.
Making episodes.
People got upset at her because they thought that she was really like, you're being way too fanatic. You shouldn't have to remove the toilet to clean for Pesach.
Could you imitate your mom? When she does?
Rebbitzin Rivka Leazella kid.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. And your mom also is one of the coolest ladies out there.
So cool.
She can
dance. She can do photography. She's a spin instructor. She's a personal trainer. She's a mom.
Yeah, my mom sent me away when I was a kid.
You know, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses.
Getting into the car for, carpool was really difficult for us.
Yeah.
Get in the car! Just get in the car!
And I didn't even get up. Yeah, I was troubled as a kid.
I'm so sorry.
Moving on! Moving on! Okay, we're gonna do some spontaneity. Ladies and gentlemen, another game with Yechiel Jacobs.
Oh, yeah.
Spontaneity. I'm gonna throw out an emotion, and we're gonna see how fast you can get into that emotion.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay.
As soon as I say that emotion, you gotta do that emotion the best way possible.
Okay.
Angry.
Oh my god, I can't handle this podcast. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to be here. You keep talking over me. It's frustrating. I can't handle it. It's very frustrating.
I totally believed you there. Thrilled.
This is the greatest podcast I've ever been on in my life. I'm so excited! This is sick, and you're so cool, and your beard is so hairy. Amazing.
I didn't say lie.
Oh, my bad.
Insulted.
You think that I want to be here? You think that I would be here because I'm here because I have to be here.
I feel like you're really being serious.
I feel like you're just judging me, and I feel very uncomfortable right now.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Happy.
This is amazing. I just need to be myself. This is great.
Did you always want to be a comedian?
Not really. It wasn't like something that I always wanted. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be on Disney Channel. That was the thing.
Okay.
You know, with the wand and the whole thing. That was like a thing.
That could really be in the works for you.
Yeah, you never know. But then I grew up, and then I needed to get a job, and I did, and then I just forgot about it, and then this whole thing happened, and now I talk like this, and I get views.
You got a job.
I got a job.
Well, if you can share a message with the world, what would it be?
Get a freaking job. Have a good day. And on a serious note, stop hating on the Jews. It's exhausting. It's annoying. What's anti-Semitism? I can't go to the grocery store. I have to look behind my back every 2 seconds. It's annoying. Stop it. Have a good day.
There you have it, folks. Yechiel Jacobs, not only an up-and-coming star, an already superstar, and it's such a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming by. Stay with us because next week we have
Justin Bieber. It's going to be a good one. Very exciting. Can't believe you agreed to do it. It's going to be crazy. Moses and Justin Bieber. That's going to be a very interesting process.
Is that him?
No, not even close.
Definitely not. No.
Have a
Have a good day.
Introduce to you, Calvin Klein's newest underwear model.
Not me.
Yechiel Jacobs.
O'Neal.
And I am Monin O'Zion.
Victoria's Secret model, Moses.
Muchos cariantos. Muy bueno. Ese no es nuestro problema.
Mucho gusto, Cariantos.
Estamos greeners en la caja para el green room en el micrófono.
Cariantos, green screen.
Green
I'm Italian.
How do we get to Italian?
I don't know.
Why don't we just
What's happening right now?